score 42 to 14. This man trash. That's why I gotta expose him. That's why I'm not right
and he
now.
will be brought down here at
So
about
y'all
the 17-yard line.
You see, witness an exposure. Like,
the Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They got to dig down deep. They need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Look at
Partner,
that.
join me in a walk to their locker room at the half.
Nope, he shouldn't have cut
because
back.
I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Let's get moving, guys.
What are you doing?
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
But right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. 23 yards on the play. Stafford on first down. He'll find Jones again, complete.
He got a
and he'll
first
get
down.
this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. So
Bro, I still gotta react to that KSI and offset, bro.
Throwing again at Stafford. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And
Hey, they
inside
trying to
the
come
20
back,
before
though.
he's brought
I give it
down.
to them. They
He'll
trying to
get a
come
dozen
back.
there, and the
There
Lions
ain't
have
no
a
coming
first
back
down.
from this.
Well, this is how you
Ain't
shake
no
the
coming
thoughts of
back.
that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
42.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence
Don't
reminds
come
me of
back
a guy
from
I played
this.
with way
Then
back
I'm gonna
when.
delete Madden.
And now
Oh,
here is
pick.
another interception. Picked off inside the 10. And a
I'll
big
delete
turnover
Madden
there
if they
as
come
his
back from
guys
this,
will
bro.
get
I
the
just picked
football
it again.
back. The number 7 usually lucky here.
That's
Not for him.
tragic.
7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time
think I
it
just
happened, the
broke
guy
a
who
record.
threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game.
Most
Doesn't necessarily
picks
mean
in
it's
a
a bad
game.
career. But when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks.
They hit.
Now on 2nd and 16, Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete.
Stupid.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion.
Oh,
They'll
nope,
run it
I ain't
with
go
Williams.
nowhere. I
And
went
he'll
back.
go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4.
You know what, fuck this.
Like the
You know
strategy.
what? I'm going to
Extra
punt
tight
it.
ends,
I'm going to punt
extra
that
beat. They want to
motherfucker.
run the football, but that means they probably want to
Because
run
I
it
won the
inside.
game
If
anyway,
you get strung
coach.
out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
David.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return, and the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together...
Another pick.
My goodness, another interception.
Are you fucking
Picked off at
serious?
the 36. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield.
I low-key
They'll spot
want
the
them
ball
to
at the
quit. They so
47-yard
trash.
line.
I don't want to play them no more, bruh. I don't want to play them no
The
more.
Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their
Ooh,
plays
damn, he hit
accordingly
me out of
because
midair.
what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there
Trying to
and the
fuck my
game's going to
side
go
up.
on,
Come
you can take
on,
the
coach.
spirit away from another team, that their drive and
Do
will
that?
to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Man.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. Steps away to his left.
No way.
And he's going to
No
keep
way.
it here.
No way. Mahomes got that.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Partner, it's
Come on.
often that man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
And he will score. Touchdown,
I probably
Kansas
should be
City.
on. I don't know.
22 yards as his
I'll
guys
let you know,
continue
though.
to put this one out of reach. Not the first time on this
49-14.
drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the...
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Yellow, yellow. All right, 40, Mike, 40. Watch the flood, watch the flood.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack.
How many times have we sat with coordinators, and especially the defensive guys, they've talked about big plays, sacks, they often come.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Wilson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
After the interception, here's Stafford. Amendola's got it complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Stafford. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards. On 1st and 10, Stafford. This complete to Jones. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Here's Stafford. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off down at the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And some room to work. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. He was looking for Watkins that time. Now they get a 4th quarter pick, a little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. Has a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Stafford. Jones has it. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Dancing to his left. He'll try and Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey, tighten down. Tighten down. There you go.
Out of the gun, Stafford. He's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. To throw again on 2nd down. Stafford, and this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. So 2nd and goal there from the 1. They go to the air.
Well, the perfect down to throw the football in this sequence. 2nd down is always kind of that. Do they throw it? Do they run it? They worked it out to perfection on that one by throwing it into the end zone.
Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I was going to tell you, in the 2015 season.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Rashaan Melvin. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
54. Hey, exit. 54. He can't hang. He's not hanging.
From the red zone now, Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again, Stafford. And now here is another interception. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line. Amendola, the intended receiver. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Mahomes going to throw it here. Under a heavy rush, possession. Down he goes. Deshaun Hand picks up his second sack of the afternoon. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big 30-yard play on 3rd. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. The tight end Kelsey was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Watkins, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game